Hello, Anthony.
Hello, Claudine.
So we went to the hearing in Washington, April 26th,
Yes.
to hopefully help repeal FATCA. And we have a plan. We have a campaign.
Yes.
We want you to help us blow up some Twitters and emails.
Yes.
And really contact people who are for repealing and against repealing, and let them know who you are. Let them know you are just maybe an American living overseas. You're not a drug dealer. You're not a terrorist. And it would be best to repeal this law.
That's right. If everybody who is negatively impacted by FATCA reaches out to everybody who's not in support of repeal and those who are, to let them know sort of how they feel, this law's gone. It's that simple. So let's get out there. Let's share this video to all the expats you know to say, hey, by the way, this is affecting you. There's something you could do. We're close to getting this thing knocked out of the park. Let's go do a little bit more legwork, and we're going to give you a list of who supports a repeal of FATCA and who doesn't, and how to contact them. And I would just say, when you contact them, I know you're angry, but sort of understand the perspective that it's probably going to be an aide who's reading this, and the aide is just, a young person. So just try to be respectful and just say, hey, look, this is really negatively affecting me. You can share your story, but try to keep it. Try not to be as angry as you probably are.
All professional-like.
Yeah, there we go.
We're going to put all the contact information in the body of the text underneath this video. We're also going to link to a blog on our website that you can get all of the contact information. Speaking of angry, let me start with who does not want to repeal FATCA, specifically yes. Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney, who represents New York City. During the hearing, she said, quote, "I want to thank you very much for your focus on this issue. It's an extremely important one as we move into more of a global world with many Americans living abroad. I represent a district that has many Americans that live abroad." If you go to our website and try to email her,
yes.
It says, regrettably, I'm unable to reply to any email from constituents outside of the district. Please enter your zip code to verify residency and go to the next step.
Yeah.
So if you live overseas, she's very sorry that you're having these issues, but she can't help.
And this is sort of underlines our basic anger about this is that we do have taxation without representation, because who is your representative? The person who doesn't want you to stop being ruined says, I don't want to hear from you. Basically, you're not in my district. Well, duh, right? You're not in her district. And she is representing the Upper East Side of Manhattan, some very, very high rent areas. So I am sure one of her fundraisers is it's going to be maybe $100,000 a plate for one of those.
So if you do want to fill out the email form, people can use the zip code of our New York address.
Right. Why don't you just do that? Just say you're a friend. How's that?
Yes. Our New York office, 10165-0006. We'll put that below. Next, Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton, who represents Virginia. We'll have her contact info.
She's actually Washington, D.C. She's the rep for Washington, D.C.
What did I say?
You said Virginia.
Wow.
Yep.
Sometimes the blonde leaks into my brain.
Go.
Congressman Jerry Connolly represents Virginia.
There you go.
He reprimanded us at the hearing.
Yes,
we got a little emotional.
Yes.
Sorry about that. And also the minority expert witness Professor Elise Bean.
That's right. And she's the one who sort of says, hey, you know what? So what we're losing U.S. citizens because of FATCA. We have a lot more people coming in. She's under this assumption that your citizenship, you are as a U.S. citizen, you are both fungible and replaceable. Maybe you just want a kindly reminder that maybe I'm kind of a person and I matter.
Now, these are some groups that support same country exception.
Yep.
We have American Citizens Abroad, and it's Mary Louise Serrato.
Yeah. So that's not the same country exemption is not a repeal, and we have a few videos on that. The previous one with Keith Redmond
and Mark
Crawford, we go over some reasons there. We've had a video last week. Why it's not going to work.
Yeah, so let these people know you don't think that's a good idea.
That's not a good idea. It's not going to help you. Yeah.
Association of Americans Residents Overseas, Neil Kearney, he's the president. The Federation of American Women's Clubs Overseas, Sally Chabelier, I'm not sure of the pronunciation there. She's the president. Democrats Abroad, Katie Solon. And so those are those groups that are supporting same country exceptions. So if you do email them, let them know that you don't agree with that. And now we've got people that are in support of repealing FATCA.
In full.
So it's also important to contact these people just to say, hey, yes, I hear you. You're doing good work. Keep it up. They need to know that there's people that are behind them and need this help.
I suppose you could donate to their campaign, too.
I guess you could.
Yeah, say, hey, Mayor, thank you very much.
I heard first Senator Rand Paul might need a little help.
Yeah, he might need it.
No, I
right?
think he's doing fine.
But you never know.
Yeah.
So Rand Paul, let him know, and he's really, he is really for like that's the whole constitutional part of it. It doesn't matter what we do; it's unconstitutional. It's got to go.
Yep. And he's got a glow about him too.
He does
Him
have that
and
golden glow.
Congressman Mark Meadows
He does.
representing
He's-
North Carolina. The two of them in that hearing, man.
Yeah,
You know,
they're-
my husband says sometimes that I do like to go for older men, and I thought they were really cute. I'll say that. So Congressman Mark Meadows, North Carolina, contact him and say good job. Congressman Jody Heiss
Yep.
from Georgia, he was great. He was clear and concise.
Yeah, he didn't say a lot, but man, when he said things, he's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Really like him. We really want it. We haven't said too much about him, so let's send him some love. Really thank him for the support he's given for this. He just seems like a real straight shooter. Just as it looks as this is a bad deal for everybody involved.
Yep. And lastly, Congressman Thomas Massey from Kentucky. He was not at the hearing, but
Yep.
He's been working with Mark Meadows to repeal the law. So he's
I think we might have one more.
Oh, we do?
I think we have Mark Sanford too.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't there too. So there was a couple of representatives not at the hearing that they're on other hearings, but they're supportive of the repeal too. So just let them know, hey, I know you missed a hearing. Maybe check it out. There's some important stuff you should see. Please, continue the support.
Yep.
So that's really what this is about. We have the power to repeal this if we use it.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and use it.
Yep. So hashtag, if you are on Twitter, FATCA, also hashtag repeal FATCA. If you have any questions, you can like and comment below. We'll get back to you. info@irsmedic.com. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go get them.
And the one more, we, sorry about this. We're on Twitter too, at IRSMedic.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.